Another perspective to maybe take into account if you are feeling lost is to also recognize that it is potentially a sign of personal growth. So to draw on, I guess, a personal example from experience that I've gone through, I had a period of time where in years gone by, I used to do athletics, so I used to be a javelin thrower. Now, the group I was in was very much kind of a Jack the Lad type of group, which for those of you who don't know what that term means, it's basically a group of guys who are kind of keen on banter and jokes and mocking each other and that type of attitude. I'm sure you probably know what I'm referring to, but I think from my point of view, I got to a position where I wanted to try out new things personally, just to understand what made me comfortable and what made me feel confident in myself. And I remember there was a period of time where I basically used to get my hair permed, and I preferred wearing just all Nike everything. That's what I was comfortable with in my early 20s. Now, the friends that I had at the time just, and I kind of realized this through a period of being reflective, is that they were not at all supportive of me doing what I wanted to do and me doing what I felt would make me more confident in myself, which really people should support. And I got to a position where I realised that their attitude towards me was not helping me in my growth, and it wasn't helping me in my development as a person. And after a while, it became quite toxic. And as a result of that, I decided just to back away from the friendship group, which at the time was very difficult because you've invested a lot of time, a lot of energy into building that friendship with people. And so to back away from that, to be by yourself for a period of time, I think for anybody would be quite difficult. But I felt at the time it was the best thing for me, for my development as a person, and for at that point in time especially for developing my confidence. And I can honestly say that through going through that period where I ended up being by myself for quite a long period of time and I didn't have that friendship group that I could hang around with, it allowed me to work on my confidence, work on just my general appearance and what made me feel comfortable being me, which is ultimately the most important thing you can do, because ultimately in being yourself you will attract people that can relate to and are attracted to you personally. And I feel that through going through that period of moving away from the toxic friendships and being by myself, it allowed me to organically develop as a person.